and go. We are at Festa. Today we're going to be washing clothes, and if you're on Flipgrid with us, you're gonna want to do the weekend conversations. Today's the last day for this week. We will be having conversation weekend through Flipgrid. Today we're going to be washing clothes. And all we did so far was tsak, tsak. And then we just went over, oh, tsak, tsak, chut. Now on to the next one. Quabeed. Just quabeed. 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 Chud. T, quote. Flu, quash off. He, us, all quote. Quay beat off, chud, he quote. Shu quash off, he us all quote.
Quay bidao chad ti quo suk as out ti tasa quo.
Quay bidao chad ti quo ta no sha so ti schola quo.
So there's a lot going on. So let's first start off with Quabeed. Yeah, you went through.
I went to the hot water.
you skipped the cold water. Never mind cold water. I want hot water.
I always use hot water. I'm just kidding.
So Quabeed up. Quabeed up is fixing or making it turn to do something like I'm fixing the I'm fixing this little volume control button on my headphones. That's Quabeed up. You could also use Quabeed up to like ratcheting down something. Quabeed up to lach shad to bolt, right? Whatever you're going to be doing. As far as to my understanding goes, is what Quabeed up means, right? You're fixing something to do something. All right, you're not turning it on. You're not lach shad t light. That's different, right? Quabeed off is fixing something to cause something later, right? So you know chud, you know t, and you know quote. You're causing the water, and then further information. So this is where I say the further information gets added. You could just say Quabeed off chud t quote. I'm fixing the water, right? But you want to be more specific. And that's when you add this stuff, the fillers. The fillers are all in the second line. Now, the second line, remember when I said the linear time where we have a flu and a two, and then they used to say oh, but that's not correct no more. Flu is just this part of linear time where it is the future part. It will happen, right? Quash. Quash is to pour, right? Quash to pour off. So you see, and then, Quabeed off, and then I'm working on from what I said before. Now this, and then I'm working on what I said before. So you see these two Quabeed off are off. That's what the up was doing. T, this, us. It's a labialized T. Over enunciate the T. It's not just, it's not, it's us. Us is cold. All is This particular, I'm pretty sure it's this particular. Quote, water. So there's, like I said, there's a lot going on here. These could be two different sentences, but because we added the on both of them, that these become a run-on sentence. But this run-on sentence becomes a complete sentence in English.
Subject to correction by the English teacher. She doesn't like run-ons.
Well, in Lushootseed, the run-on sentences are just because of more information, more important information. Like I said, we could just cut it off with Kwe bida chud ti quote. I'm fixing the washer machine to pour water, right? Because that's all you're doing. You can either fix the hot or cold, right? Or you can just fix the cold and just warm water, just water, right? This is a complete sentence, right? This could also be a complete sentence. We could just say shu kwash out ti tasalko, right? We could say that, but it would be in context. Would have to be like standing there right at the thing saying shu kwash out ti tasalko. This thing will eventually turn cold, right? Depends on the context on what we're talking about. But combined together, this makes this whole sentence whole.
Now, you can you do the like kubido chati ko washa ti us alko ata squalko, if you did it both of them?
If you're doing two different machines, probably.
To the
Settings?
waters, cold and the hot.
Yes. If that's what you're doing with the settings, because I know some settings have a hot, right, and then a cold with a little line between. Yeah, the first cycle, and then second cycle, right? And then that's pretty much all they do, is that the first it's hot, the second's cold. If that's what you want to do, but we really don't need that information. Because you can wash in hot and rinse in cold. I know that one. That there are settings that way. If you want to add, go ahead and add there if that's what your machine does. Instead of the just, I would use the all T. This particular setting of toss all cold, then squall all cold. Then you just move this part up here. Is how I will do it. But oh yeah, you might need to add the bottom piece again. Maybe. It might be Kwe bida chud ti ko shu kwash off ti squall ko all ti shu kwash ti tussle quote, right?
Okay.
And that would say I'm fixing the water so that it pours cold, and then I'm fixing the water so it pours hot. Okay. Kwe bida chud ti quote shu kwash off ti squall quote. All cool. I keep on add. I want to add the quote, but it's all cool.
Oh, skull.
Kwe bida chud ti quote suk wash out ti squalor.
Hey, that.
Video chud ti quo. Shakwa shao ta squalo. Squalo quo.
Die hawk. All right. Quabida. Oh. Quaitla quabida. Poor. Poor is quash
Wash.
ada
Ada.
chud ti
Chud ti.
doof sagwosab alta
Alta.
suf.
So.
Oh, sorry. Ollie. Quash ada chud ti doof sagwosab alta suf Ollie.
Wash it out, chud ti, duf tak osib, altas, so, sak, ali.
Quatharo chud ti do tagosab alta su suf sak oli.
Die hot. Ak ada chud ti suf Ollie.
Talk it out, chud ti, sak, ali.
Akado chud ti sak ali.
It didn't say I closed the washer door, but it is the closing of the washer door lid. The lid,
The bonnet.
the bonnet. Lachad chud ti saf Ali. Ali. Lachad chud ti saf Ali.
Lachid, chud ti, so, sak, ali.
Lachado, excuse me. Abid. Lachad chud ti so ali. Lachado. Lachad chud ti so ali.
Oyucha.
I keep adding stuff in there. It's like, well, you got a brace too, sister?
I got a real bad injury to my left hand.
No.
All right, it all fits in the screen. Who wants to try?
It does. Okay.
Okay. I suppose I could go. Oh, sak, chud. Quabidou chud ti quo. Shuk wash out ti tasau quo. Quabidou chud ti quo. Shuk wash out ti squat quo. Wash it out, chud ti do tagosip out the sak ali. Takadao chud ti so sak ali. Lahide chud ti so sak ali. Hoya chud.
Oh, talk chud. Quibido chud ti quo. Shuk shao ti tasalquo. Quibido chud ti quo. Shu shao ti squalaquo. Quathero chud ti do sagosab alta so tak ali takado chud ti so tak Tak Ali Lahat Chadti So Tak Ali. Oh yeah, Chad.
That's from a year ago. They injected my hand.
Oh, I remember.
It just broke out again yesterday.
Well, I've got this hard thing right here. I have to go see an orthopedic surgeon, but I have to wear a brace. Yeah.
Let me pause the recording.
Okay.